Good morning. Good morning. This is Charles Coachman, and we are walking our way through the Bible, reading our way through Proverbs, and digging into the Gospel of Luke. Hope everyone had a great Saturday. Looking forward to the day ahead, and just waiting for whatever comes out to greet us. Let's see. Today we are going to be going through chapter 31. Chapter 31 of Proverbs, Luke 12:35 through 48. And I'm trying to decide if we'll throw in a psalm maybe. Let's see. Take a quick look here. Mark Gassert. Mark, how are you, man? Hope everything is well in Peachtree Corners, Georgia. Peachiest place in all the world. Peachiest place in all the world. So good morning, Mark. Glad that you are here. Kathy Sherritts Carvajal, good morning. Good morning. Look at that face on that baby. If that doesn't bring a smile to your face, nothing will. Nothing will open up that heart, I'll tell you. Just a cutie. All right, let's see. I think today we have a couple of shout outs. Let's take a look. We got some happy birthday shout outs to Jean Corpaz Malto. Jean was an old friend of mine and have known her for many years from our time at East Valley Church, whether it was choir, whether it was just going out and committing good friendships with her and her husband. They have been terrific folks. I think they have moved out to the valley, if I am not mistaken, possibly Lodi. Possibly. I think that's what she said where they were headed. And then my friend Bob Boley. Bob lives here just about a mile and a half away from me. Is one big man, has raised a wonderful family, and Bob is one of the most terrific guys. He's a big guy. I mean, a tall man, but he is a soft-spoken and just a wonderful guy. I have met Bob many, many years ago with him and his wife, Rhonda, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago. But Bob and his boys are just some of the best people that you could ever want to meet. Bill Janishek, he is a chiropractor down in the LA area. And Bill, I met here on social media, and he is good friends with another friend of mine, Joe Ingram, and just a wonderful guy. Former professional baseball player, at least had a sniff of the major leagues, and enjoyed his time in the minors. But he is another wonderful, wonderful guy. And then Eva Sagotis, who is another realtor here in the Bay Area. She works out of the Keller Williams Bay Area Estates up the peninsula. And Eva, happy birthday to you. As a matter of fact, happy birthday to each one of you. Enjoy your day. And if it's your birthday out there and we didn't get it up there, there's a couple possibilities. You're not my friend on Facebook, or you are shy about sharing your birthday, and nobody should be shy here. Nobody should be shy. So happy birthday to you four and everyone else out there. Let's see. Hey, Mark. You're a good man. Thank you, man. Thank you for sharing this out, Mark. Mark Rodriguez, good morning. Good morning. Mark to Mark. Mark squared. Mark squared again. Good morning, guys. All right, let's break into this. Let's see what kind of trouble I can get into. Try and keep my voice together. It started cracking a bit yesterday, and first time in a long time that's bothered me. So now it's time to go. Move right in to Proverbs 31. And it is the last day of January, Sunday, January 31st. This month has flown by. We're going to try and slow down the rest of the months of this year. The word of Lemuel, the words of King Lemuel, the oracle which his mother taught him. What, O my son, and what, O son of my womb, and what, O son of my vows, do not give your strengths to women, or your ways to that which destroys kings. If not for kings, O Lemuel, it is not for kings to drink wine, or for rulers to desire strong drink, for they will drink and forget what is decreed, and pervert the rights of all the afflicted. Give strong drink to them who is perishing, and wine to him whose life is bitter. Let him drink and forget his poverty, and remember his trouble no more. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all the unfortunate. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and defend the rights of the afflicted and needy. Description of a worthy woman, an excellent wife, who can find her? For her worth is far above jewels. The heart of her husband trusts in her, and he will have no lack of gain. She does him good and not evil all the days of her life. She looks for wool and flax and works with her hands in delight. She is like merchant ships. She brings her food from afar. She rises also while it is still night and gives food to her household and portions to her maidens. She considers a field and buys it. From her earnings she plants a vineyard. She girds herself with strength and makes her arms strong. She senses that her gain is good. Her lamp does not go out at night. She stretches out her hands to the distaff, and her hands grasp the spindle. She extends her hand to the poor, and she stretches out her hands to the needy. She is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet. She makes coverings for herself. Her clothing is fine linen and purple. Her husband is known in the gates when he sits among the elders of the land. She makes linen garments and sells them, and supplies belts to the tradesmen. Strength and dignity are her clothing, and she smiles at the future. She opens her mouth in wisdom, and the teaching of kindness is on her tongue. She looks well to the ways of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. Her children rise up and bless her. Her husband also, and he praises her, saying, many daughters have done nobly, but you excel them all. Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord, she shall be praised. Give her the product of her hands, and let her works praise her in the gates. We got a lot to think about there. A lot to think about. Seeking wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Be smart. Do not be drinking a lot of hard whiskey, or do not be drinking a lot of wine. Reach out and take care of those in need. That's something that we share all the time. Reach out and do that. Open your mouth for the mute, for the rights of all the unfortunate. Open your mouth, judge righteously, and defend the rights of the afflicted and needy. That's what we need to do each and every day. Always be looking out for somebody. We see wrong, let's stop it. For those of us with wives, enjoy them. Make sure that they know that they're cherished, and praise them and be glad. And for those that have husbands, the same. We are to treat each other with respect. We're going to turn to Luke 12:35 and read 35 through 48. Be in readiness. Be in readiness. Be dressed in readiness and keep your lamps lit. Be like men who are waiting for their master when he returns from the wedding feast, so that they may immediately open the door to him when he comes and knocks. Blessed are those slaves whom the master will find on the alert when he comes. Truly I say to you that he will guard himself to serve and have them recline at the table, and will come up and wait on them. Whether he comes in the second watch or in the third and finds them so, blessed are those slaves. But be sure of this, that if the head of the house had known at the hour the thief was coming, he would not have allowed his house to be broken into. You too, be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour that you do not expect. Peter said, Lord, are you addressing us? Are you addressing this parable to us or to everyone else as well? And the Lord said, who is the faithful and sensible steward from his master, will put in charge of his servants to give them their rations at the proper time. Blessed is that slave whom his master finds so doing when he comes. Truly, I say to you that he will be put in charge of all his possessions. But if that slave says in his heart, my master will be a long time in coming, and begins to beat the slaves, both men and women, and to eat and drink and get drunk, and the master of that slave will come on a day when he does not expect him, and at an hour he does not know, and will cut him in pieces and assign him a place with the unbelievers. And that slave who knew his master's will and did not get ready or act in accord with his will receive many lashes. But one who did not know it and committed deeds worthy of a flogging will receive few. From everyone who has been given much, much will be required, and to whom they entrusted much, of him they will also ask all the more. I'm going to read 48b again. From everyone who has been given much, much will be required, and to whom they entrusted much of him, they will also ask all the more. We got to know. We got to know. We've been entrusted with a little. Got to take care of it. We've got to take care of it. And we also have to be ready. You too be ready for the coming of the Son of Man. He is coming at an hour that you do not expect. We never know when the Lord is coming. We have no idea. But we need to be ready. We need to have our hearts in the right place. This isn't something that we do at Easter and something that we do at Christmas, but this is something that we do year round, making sure that our hearts are in the right place, making sure that we're taking care of one another on a regular basis. Hey, we have our bad days, but we're going to have many, many, many more good days where we can reach out and take care of somebody, or we can see something and help somebody. And we can reach out to people and ask if they do need help. Someone that we haven't heard from for a long time, or try to anyway. I'm just going to turn and read Psalm 1 real quick to finish up our Sunday. How blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, nor stand in the path of sinners, nor sit in the seat of scoffers, but his delight is in the law of the Lord, and his law he meditates day and night. He will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers. The wicked are not so, but they are like chaff which the wind drives away. Therefore, the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord knows the way of the righteous, but the way of the wicked will perish. I always think about my father-in-law's farm when I asked, what are all these trees that run through the pasture? What's that all about? And he says, well, those are volunteers. Those are volunteer trees. They're at one point when we first bought the farm, there wasn't a tree out there. Then all of a sudden, trees started springing up because we had a water path that ran through there, a stream that was running, and the volunteers are pretty strong, and they give a good windbreak at times. So he will be planted like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither, and whatever he does, he prospers. So there's a lot to learn from that. There's a lot to learn today, and just take it in and enjoy it. Take it in and enjoy it. See what we got here. Let's see. Charles, create a Bible room on Clubhouse. They need this. I think I saw something there last night. I was running through there real quickly. I did see something, and they were saying, share about the Lord. It doesn't need to be a secret. Tim Lord, how you doing, man? I see that picture with you and your father. I hope he came through his heart surgery and is doing fine. I saw that you had posted that. So wishing you, your family, and especially your father all the best today, and just uphold him in prayer. And I hope things just turn right around. Prayers for you, man, and your dad. If you're not dealing with Charles in terms of real estate, what in the world are you waiting for? He's real authentic and then knows the stuff. Mark, thank you. Thank you. I'm calling the Bay Area out. Mark's message from Peachtree Corners, Georgia, wants you to call Charles Goodwin. Yeah. Hey, Mark, you are a good man. Thank you, Mark. And another good guy. Hey, Ronnie Goodwin, my Catholic brother. Live it, Mr. Goodwin. Live it. Exactly. Good morning, Charles. Mark, Tim, Kathy, and all. Who is the one that I do not see? And that's Miss Gloria. Miss Gloria, I miss you. And I want you to know that. Barry, you need to talk to Charles. Why would you want to do business with this man? Why wouldn't you want to do business? Charles, do not sell houses. He provides you. Mark, thank you. Guys, I want everyone to have a wonderful weekend. What's left of today, go out and make good. Each one of you here possesses all the good things. Have the heart for others and go out and do it. Go out and do it. Share the good word. Share your hearts and look out for others. Hey, we are at the end of another week. We are at the end of a month. It's hard to believe. So we will go on. Tomorrow morning, I will be reading Proverbs once again. We will be working through Luke. And then, as always, we will go through Ephesians 6:10 through 18. 6:10 through 18. And we'll lift up each other once again tomorrow. Wish you all the best. Have a great day in the Lord. Take care. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for being here. And if you'd share it out, we'd love it. Sharing is caring. Have a great day.